Hi everyone, Miss Lamb here. Today we're going to learn how to put the reed and the ligature on your clarinet mouthpiece. So the first thing we're going to do is take your reed. They come in these little plastic cases. Be really careful with these, especially when you're taking it out and putting it back in the plastic, because they are very fragile, especially the end that gets put in your mouth is extremely thin, so just be really careful. It has kind of two sides. Notice there's a thicker side. It has this opening, and then it thins out to the small side that again goes in your mouth when you're playing. You're going to handle it always by the thicker side because first of all, it's the side that doesn't go in your mouth, and second of all, it's thicker, so it's less prone to breaking. So you're going to remove it really carefully from the plastic, and then you're going to take, notice there's like a flat side, and then there's a side that's a little bit curved. You're going to put the flat side in your mouth like this and close your lips around it. We don't want to put it all the way in. It can just be that much. And then you're going to do this for a couple minutes to kind of get moisture into the cane, which is the material that this reed is made out of. The reason for that is it needs a little bit of moisture in order to vibrate against the mouthpiece, and that's actually what generates sound on the clarinet. So usually the first thing I'll do when I open my case is start soaking this reed, and then by the time you've got this clarinet assembled, then this is usually ready to go. It does taste a little bit like a popsicle stick, but after a couple times you're playing, it goes away. So you're going to keep soaking that. This is our clarinet mouthpiece that I had put on the barrel. The ligature is this metal part right here. Sometimes they come with it on, sometimes you have to put it on. So if you do have to put it on, notice there's an opening on your mouthpiece. So you're going to slide the ligature on, and you want it so that the screws right here are facing to the right. That's how you know. If it's facing to the left, like notice it's not going to go on. So make sure they're to the right, and then you want it far down enough so that this metal piece, you have the slant and then a little black, and then the metal starts. If it only goes down to here, you need to loosen these screws to get it to go further down, because this is not going to hit. It's going to choke off the reed too high up. So just make sure it goes all the way down so it's slant, black, and then your ligature. Okay, once it's on and it's nice and loose, you can spin it around like this and it's moving freely. You are going to take the reed that you've been soaking, remember touching it at the thick end down here. You are going to, with one hand, your right hand, for most of you, if you're right-handed, you're going to take the ligature and push it up so that it's nice and loose here. And then you're going to take the flat back of the reed is going to go on the opening side of here. So what it looks like is you're just going to slide in the reed so it's in between the ligature and the mouthpiece. I'll do that one more time. The reason we slide it as opposed to put the reed on and then the ligature is you could damage the reed when you slide the ligature over. So it's going to be loose ligature, slide in, and then lower this. Okay, so this is what it looks like at this point. For reed placement, we want to make sure that it's straight up and down. It's not off to one side. You want to see, if you look at this, it's kind of hard to tell in here, but the tip of the reed, you want to see a tiny sliver of black mouthpiece above that. So kind of like your fingernail, like the white part, very tiny on top, similar for black mouthpiece on top of here. So that's how you know it's in the right spot. Once it's in a good spot, you want to tighten these ligature screws. You want to tighten them so that they're not moving, but be careful of tightening too much, because you don't want to strangle the reed and prevent it from vibrating, because we need that to generate the sound. So comfortable amount of tightening here, just so it won't slip around on you, and then you're all set to go. This is what it looks like when it is all set up. Now, taking it apart, we kind of go in the opposite direction that we put it together in. So you're going to loosen up these ligature screws a little bit, and you're going to slide that reed out. Then you're going to set this down on the tray of your music stand, because we want both hands doing this piece, because again, this thin part of the reed is so fragile. So you're going to carefully put that in, When you're putting it in, you want to stop as soon as the wood gets to the edge of the plastic. Don't keep going further because then it can actually get stuck in this plastic case. And then you're all set with the reed. The mouthpiece and the ligature can stay together. A lot of times there's a mouthpiece cap that you can put on top, and that will kind of prevent any damage to the tip of the mouthpiece because that's the most fragile part. So you can put that on, but even if you do have a mouthpiece cap that goes on the ligature, like it has an opening for the ligature, so you can always leave this part together. But again, some clarinets, when they're brand new, might come with this piece off of it, but it can stay on for the remainder of the time, and then you would put the rest of the clarinet away. All right, I'll see you in lessons.